Welcome to another CSS tutorial. I will be going over creating rounded borders. You can add rounded corners using the border radius property. Over here I have this page from the previous tutorial. Let me just remove this styling to the second paragraph, and if I save, this is what it currently looks like, and this is my HTML page. I'll apply the rounded corners to all the p tags. So instead of giving the ID, I'll give p tag, and I'll also make this a solid border, 4 pixels, and it will be a single blue color, as you can see. So to add the rounded corners, add border radius property, and then for this I'll add 20 pixels. What this will do is it'll round all 4 corners of both paragraphs, as you can see here. As you can see, it added the rounded corners, but the text is kinda over the border. So I'll add some padding of 10 pixels. So if you refresh, now you see the content a little bit better. If you wanted, you can also add background color. So in this case, if I use the background property, and I'll make it RGBA color of, let's say, 0, 170, 255, and 0.5. So if you save, it'll add the background to the paragraphs. Now in this case, if you didn't want a border here, you can remove the border color and border width and border style altogether like this. It'll still add the radius to the background, as you can see here. It just didn't add the border. You can also add images, and it'll also round those backgrounds as well. Instead of the background color, I'll add the background image, and that'll also be rounded. So URL, and then I'll give the location. So in this case, it should add the background image instead of the color, and that should also have rounded edges. Okay, seems I had a typo, as you can see here. Now there are also other properties like border top left dash radius. For example, if you do, it'll just add the top left corner as 20 pixels, and the rest, since I didn't apply, are normal. There's also top right and bottom left as well you can use. If you didn't want to use individual corner properties, you can also specify multiple values in the border radius. So let's say you give one value, all 4 corners get assigned that value. And if you give 2 values, then the first value will get assigned to the top left and bottom right corners, and the second will be applied to the top right and bottom left corner. And if you give 3 values, then the top left corner gets the first value, the second value gets assigned to the top right and bottom left corner, and the bottom right corner gets the third value. If you give 4 values, then starting at top left corner, it goes in clockwise order. Here and continue with the other CSS properties in the next video. Any questions, then leave a comment, and remember to subscribe. Thank you.